Sleeping on the job. Our troubleshooters catch an elected official nodding off several times when he should have been paying attention. Tommy Adkisson is not up for re-election this year. His name is not on the ballot. But tonight he is explaining his behavior exclusively to News 4 WOAI troubleshooter Mireya Villarreal. She's live outside the Bexar County Courthouse with the story. Mireya?
We know, Randy, sources that work with the county did come to us with their concerns about Commissioner Tommy Adkisson sleeping in Commissioner's Court. So we attended several of his meetings and we did catch him on camera nodding off. His explanation? He's just bored.
You probably are.
August 30th of this year, Commissioner's Court is discussing budgets.
I could do more with 2 assigned warrant officers and 2 license plate reader cars than I can do with 8 or 12 warrant officers by themselves.
The constable for Precinct 3 is fighting for more funds, while the Sheriff's Department is just trying to keep what they have. But while all this back and forth is going on, we catch Tommy Adkisson taking a break. He leans back and takes a nap. More than a month later, we catch up with Tommy at an MPO meeting. This is an organization that oversees a lot of the construction projects that affect your drive. Tommy is the chair of this organization and in charge of running the meetings. But once again, our camera catches him unsuccessfully fighting the urge to nod off. A day later, we're back in Commissioner's Court. Several times during this meeting, we catch Commissioner Adkisson closing his eyes for what looks like a cat nap. At one point, his face is so close to his desk, it looks like he might fall forward.
What would you call this?
Bored.
Bored?
Absolutely.
We took our video to Commissioner Adkisson and asked him why he consistently falls asleep in meetings where big decisions are being made.
How can you call talking about the Sheriff's Department budget boring?
I didn't call it boring.
That's when you nodded off, though.
Okay. You have no earthly idea how much time I spend talking to deputy sheriffs and the sheriff himself about, and the personnel here with the county manager and all of them about all these issues. And you take one moment in time and say, bottom line, F. You failed it.
But it wasn't just one moment in time, it was several. And at every meeting we attended, we also saw Commissioner Adkisson making an effort to stay awake. So we asked, could there be any health issues?
No problem, I'm doing great. My heart's doing great. And, but I will continue checking other aspects.
Tommy says he attends so many functions and is involved with so many organizations, sometimes he gets a little run down. But he doesn't believe his inability to stay awake affects his ability to serve his precinct.
If you want to get all fixated and focused on one dimension, yes, it has been recurrent, but it has not been nearly so recurrent as my stalwart efforts to advance this community on a range of fronts. I make more speeches than probably anybody on this court, including the county judge.
Now this afternoon, Commissioner Adkisson did call our offices asking for another opportunity to explain this, and of course we did agree. Here's part of what he had to say.
In a given moment or two, you might have a little time where you're just kind of taking a moment to catch your breath, and so, you know, I don't think that a moment of catching your breath or a moment of being in neutral, so to speak, means that you're not capable of doing all the things I've ever done.
Now, Tommy did have his stress levels checked, his cholesterol checked, and his allergies checked for that matter, and he says they all come back A-OK. He's now waiting to see if the ear, nose, and throat specialist has anything to say about this recent behavior. We will keep you posted. For News 4 WOAI, I'm troubleshooter Mireya Villarreal.